It is One Tech TV once again talking about another subject, very sensitive, that you have never thought is such a destructive to many life. Jealousy. I don't know if you have ever been a victim of jealousy. Jealousy, we are told through Bible, it was first caused the death by Cain killing his brother Abel after they are offering which that of Abel was accepted, which was a fat sheep, but the poor agricultural harvest of Cain were rejected. After that jealousy, Cain waited his brother and killed him. That was the first death recorded in the Bible, and it was because of jealousy. Other jealousy has been seen when David stole the wife of Uriah. So, jealousy can cause death, and a lot of people are killed because of jealousy. Somebody feel jealousy. You went somewhere, you got a loan from bank where you will struggle very hard to pay, but somebody started branding you. You are a devil worshipper. You had been given that money. It is money laundering. It is all kind of blame, because that person is unable to think deeply how he can get such kind of favor from the Creator. Now, even from home, just like we have talked previously about suspicion, jealousy is even more worse than suspicion, because suspicion finally it explodes. But jealousy, you will know when somebody has plunged you into the trouble, there is no chance to prove yourself innocent or guilty or not guilty. So, jealousy, you have heard about the lady who used to sing about umbea. Umbea, 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 umbea. Eh? The lady was singing about jealousy. How the jealousy person started trading accusation. So, it is time we think about how to help those with that mental disorder called jealousy. And I think if you want to help One Tech TV to spread this message, if you know somebody in corridor of justice or anywhere, or your friend, try to spread this message against suspicion and jealousy. They have caused wars. You know, like yesterday when we are talking about suspicion, do you know a whole Kikuyu tribe was suspect during Mau Mau rebellion? Many were detained, many were killed just because of suspicion. Second World War, being suspected you are Jews. In Europe, you were persecuted, especially by Germans. You were being persecuted. In many other countries, there is suspicion against the people because of status of their cars, their economy status, and so on. When somebody, even when you buy the new clothes, people you see starting to say, where is he getting money? He is stealing. He is doing this. And perhaps you are working very hard to get what you have. So somebody is trading jealousy and even planning sabotaging you, because after jealousy, of course, it is sabotaging. Somebody starts thinking to do against you. So, in in school, at your home, among your relatives. So you hear some people saying, even your area, saying, oh, you know, he is doing this, he was that, he was that. Even those big actors, footballers, sportsmen, when they are in their best career, time in their career, they have so many friends. But after that, because of jealousy, many want to sabotage them. You will see talking shit about them. So, jealousy is mental disorder, and it should be declared together with suspicion as a global disaster. Spread this message, comment to Antec TV so that we can handle this issue together and tell people. You should be happy when your friend is prospering. Stop making weapons against those people who prosper, because they can be your best friend. They can also provide you with an extra avenue how you too can prosper. But when jealousy is applied, it ends up bringing sabotage, and you might need someone. Economically, you know, as I told you before, economy, it go loud just like the way as go loud is the sun and the moon go loud is the earth to create movement and life. Same way with economy. The person you are thinking sabotaging might be very important person to you in future. And this problem is a primitive problem which has been going on quite for long. Whenever you harbor jealousy, it can even cause diabetic to you. It can even cause you sleepless night. Thinking of that person, did God says good? Why? How can I get it too? How should I do? You have heard of it. And it is very sad. So help Antec TV if you can by spreading this message, subscribing, sharing, liking, and telling your friend about suspicion and the jealousy. They are a mental disorder. Suspicion, you know, it finally end up with accusation which are not accurate. So the same with jealousy. You might be seeing a person doing very well, and perhaps he is paying a mortgage. He is constraining himself. He is constraining himself financially and economically. But now you are hampering jealousy, wanting to hurt his economic status. And the most affected people are people in Africa. In Europe, you know, most of Europe government are a monarchy, and so they handle the issue with final decision maker. But in a democratic country, you might be elected a leader somewhere. Instead of somebody supporting you with your idea, he go out sabotaging you, giving you bad name, trading rumors, propaganda against you here and there, making difficulty for you to work. That is very dangerous. I want to comment about yesterday. Something happened where teachers did beat a student private part just because of finding a student with phone in school. Know that there is no law in Kenya prohibit a student having a gadget in school, as long as he will use it for purpose of improving his education. Unfortunately, the student was badly beaten, even his private part. A crime of just having a phone, and it is his property. They should have investigated. If it is stolen, that could have been another case. But not owning a phone. This is worst mistake that in Kenya education system we are doing. Instead of teacher going to teach student, he is going there with mind of looking student who do little mistake, which is natural. Then he started beating the student. And I told you the other episode that beating in Kenya started 1952 after the uprising of Mau Mau rebellion. Many Kikuyu were suspected, they were taken to detain with their supporters from other tribes, and they were badly beaten so that they should reconnect their oaths. So you have now learned that there is mental disorder called jealousy and suspicion. It might sound like a thing you have heard for the first time, but as an economy researcher, now I can tell you so many things that are done wrong against your talent. You remember the case of a player in Olympic in Brazil, where they lost even wear shoes. Imagine. Because somebody was sabotaging them. Thank you so much. I will await your response. Thank you for watching One Tech TV. Remember to subscribe, share, and like.